thousands of dollars in free money gone. Every year, workers lose it not because they picked the wrong retirement account, but because choosing between a Roth IRA and a 401k overwhelmed them into doing nothing. One taxes you now, the other taxes you later. The order you fund them can mean tens of thousands gained or lost over a career. Most beginners get that order completely wrong. Consider Maya. She is sitting at her desk on day one of her first corporate job, staring at a screen of onboarding paperwork. She has to make a choice today about where her paycheck goes. Then there is Luis, who is trying to figure out if saving a few dollars on his tax bill right now is worth the effort. This choice comes down to two main options, the Roth IRA and the 401k. Think of them as tax shelters with different rules. A 401k is offered directly through an employer. It lets workers contribute pre-tax money, which lowers their taxable income today, though they will pay taxes when they withdraw the money decades from now. A Roth IRA is an individual account. It works the opposite way. You pay taxes on the money now, but when you withdraw it in retirement, every single dollar of growth is entirely tax-free. The IRS sets the contribution limits and eligibility rules for both, and these rules can change from year to year. But instead of looking for a single perfect answer, you need a simple framework to make these accounts work for your specific paycheck. Maya's very first move on that onboarding portal shouldn't be debating tax brackets. It should be looking for one specific word: match. An employer match is extra money attached directly to the job offer itself, not a reward from the government or a gift from the stock market. If a company offers a dollar-for-dollar match up to 3% of your salary and you contribute that 3% from your paycheck, they match it completely. You instantly double your money before it even touches an investment. It is the closest thing to a guaranteed return you will ever find. But there is a catch. This extra money does not always fully belong to you right away. It usually comes with a vesting schedule, which determines when you actually own those employer contributions. Many companies use a 3-year cliff vesting schedule, meaning if you leave the job before your 3rd anniversary, you forfeit every single dollar of the employer's match. Other employers use graded vesting, where your ownership builds incrementally, like 20% per year over 5 years. Early career workers routinely lose thousands of dollars in retirement savings simply by changing jobs before their match fully vests. You can find these exact details inside your company's plan documents or by clicking through the benefits portal. For Maya, the first step is clear. She contributes just enough to her workplace account to secure the full match before she even considers any other investment options. Once Maya secures her company match, she faces a second big question: what to do with her next dollar of savings. This is where Luis's worries come into play. Luis is hesitant to invest because he is terrified of locking his money away in a financial vault where he cannot touch it if his car breaks down or he faces an emergency. This choice exposes a massive divide in how reachable retirement money actually is. Inside an employer 401k, the money is largely locked down. Trying to withdraw it before age 59 and a half typically triggers a 10% early withdrawal penalty on top of regular income taxes. While some company plans allow loans or hardship withdrawals, these options are wrapped in red tape and employer rules. A self-directed Roth IRA offers a much softer safety net. Because contributions are made with after-tax money, the IRS lets savers withdraw those exact contributions at any time, for any reason, with zero taxes and zero penalties. Under the IRS ordering rules, the first dollars pulled out are always treated as original contributions, not investment earnings. The earnings must stay in the account to avoid penalties, but knowing the initial savings remain reachable offers massive peace of mind. On top of that, a self-directed Roth IRA gives the saver total control. Instead of picking from a limited menu of mutual funds selected by an employer, an investor can open an account at any major brokerage and buy almost any index fund they want. This control matters because of a quiet cost layer that can silently drain your savings over decades. Every retirement account holds investments, and those investments charge fees, called expense ratios. Think of an expense ratio as a tiny slice the fund manager takes out of your balance every single year to run the fund. In many workplace 401k plans, your choices are limited to a menu selected by your employer. Some of these plans carry administrative fees and expensive mutual funds that together can cost over 1% annually. That sounds small, but over a 30-year career, a 1% fee can wipe out $30,000 from a $100,000 portfolio. By contrast, opening a self-directed Roth IRA at a major online brokerage like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Charles Schwab usually costs nothing in annual account fees. Because you control the account, you can build your entire portfolio using ultra-cheap, broad market index funds. Popular funds like Fidelity's S&P 500 Index Fund or Vanguard's Total Stock Market ETF charge expense ratios as low as 0.015% to 0.03%. A great account type is only as good as the investments inside it. To protect your money from fee drag, you need to look past the account label and inspect the actual costs. You can find these details by checking your employer's plan disclosures or by looking up the fund pages on a brokerage website before you commit your next dollar. Maya looks at her entry-level salary and decides to pay her taxes now. She expects her income to grow over her career, so she heads down the Roth path. She wants to pay the tax toll at the entrance of the highway, knowing she can drive off into retirement without ever paying another cent. Luis, however, wants the tax break today. He is comfortable with his employer's pre-tax 401k because reducing his current tax bill helps his monthly budget right now. He is choosing to drive the toll road for free today, agreeing to pay the toll at the exit ramp decades later. Neither choice requires a perfect prediction of the future. The right decision simply depends on your current income, your employer's plan, and your personal priorities. This is not a lifetime sentence. Many successful savers revisit this choice every single year during annual enrollment, adjusting their strategy as their salaries rise and their lives change. The best next dollar is always the one that fits your life today. Some people think Roth accounts are only for teenagers starting their very first jobs, or that skipping an employer match is no big deal. Both ideas are wrong. Maya and Luis show that there are different ways to win, but you must start with the basics. You might hear about advanced strategies like backdoor Roths, conversions, or tax diversification. Save those for later once you are saving consistently. For today, your checklist is simple. Check your benefits portal for a company match. Enroll immediately to secure that free money. Confirm your vesting schedule. Compare the fund fees and open a Roth IRA if you are eligible. Just remember to check the latest IRS guidelines in your plan documents because limits change every year. The perfect retirement plan doesn't exist, but a missed year of compounding can never be recovered. Your future wealth depends on the single step you take today. Which account are you opening first? Let us know in the comments below.